Okay, so what is the coaching approach all about here? Well, first, it's about recognizing that at every moment, your nervous system, my nervous system, on the court, off the court, at every moment, it is scanning. Beneath conscious awareness, it's scanning for cues of safety and cues of unsafety. And this is going on around you in the environment that you're in. It's picking up sounds and smells, temperature of the air, all kinds of different sensory information. And it's also doing this inside your own body. So it's getting feedback about your fatigue, or if you have any pain or discomfort or digestion issues. And then it's also scanning what's going on between you and another. So all of your interactions, even if you're not deliberately in an interaction, it's picking up on cues from everyone else around you. So on the court, when you're playing your sport, or if you're giving your performance on stage, you're picking up cues from everyone that's around, all the fans, if you're playing someone, your opponent, and cues in your own body, as well as the environmental conditions. So there's a lot of factors coming into play here. And this is all happening subconsciously. Your nervous system is reading and scanning, and it's simply weighing whether it's safe or whether it's a little bit dangerous or whether it's overwhelming and actually seriously threatening. And this is happening. You don't actually know what all the cues are. It's simply scanning and helping you, thinking it's helping you, when in reality it might be triggering your body to move into a state of defense. So that's the first part, is to understand that your nervous system at all times is doing this scanning for you. Cues of safety, cues of unsafety. Now, second to that is, depending on whether your nervous system, your body, deems that the environment inside, outside, and in between you and everything else that's going on is safe, dangerous, or overwhelming, it shifts reflexively, adaptively, what is called your bodily state. In other words, it changes your heart rate, your breathing pattern, your perspiration. It diverts resources away from just taking care of your body, and it puts it into defending or protecting, fighting, attacking, running and hiding, and if none of those work, immobilizing, feigning death, checking out, discouraged. Okay? And these things are subconscious. These bodily reactions, these responses occur reflexively. That's really important. And second, they follow a sequence. And when you can understand the sequence and the order in which they go, in which the body naturally moves as it feels more and more overwhelmed by threat, and when it's unable to overcome the challenge, then you can actually get ahead of it. And you can see where your body's moving, and you can learn specific strategies and tools to help yourself move back up what is called the hierarchy, what I call the hierarchy of performance. And you can move back up into a safe, relaxed play zone. Okay, so that's the goal here, is to first recognize that all of these things are happening subconsciously. That doesn't mean you have no control of it. It just means that they're happening subconsciously and reflexively, and they're bodily responses. And you can get really good at recognizing those bodily responses, knowing where you are in the sequence, and then knowing what resources to draw upon, whether it's how you're breathing, whether it's changing your posture, whether it's changing muscle tension around the eyes and the face, okay, and noticing what you're paying attention to. And you can get really good at then getting control of your bodily response and deliberately shifting yourself back up the hierarchy, out of immobilized, into some sense of mobilization, and all the way back, hopefully, into the play zone. So that's the approach, and you can do that on the court, on your field of play, on your stage of performance, and then ultimately you can do that in every day of your life, off the court, in all of your interactions, your relationships, in your own family, your friendships, in your work, and in your play. That's the goal. All right, thanks for listening.